Good morning, good morning. We got downtown Ernie Brown in the house. Uh, what's he say
He said, "Where you running to?"
here? He about to fix him some bread and fried eggs. All right, then sounds good. Yeah, I'm okay, Ernie. My elbows tore up pretty good, and then just a couple little spots in my hands, and then my stomach's a little beat up. Elbow took the brunt of it, but I am all right.
I don't know how that looked like it hurt.
It didn't feel good. It did not feel good. Oh man, should have had those. Should have had those Crocs in sports mode.
Should have
So
had your Crocs in sport mode. Is that what you said?
yeah. Oh well, Jaydog, it's just me and you right now. Look like Ernie left. It dropped down to zero. Oh,
Good
here's
Lord,
that.
Arnie. That was fast. There's Dave Garcher.
How's it going, Dave?
What's up, buddy?
We hadn't done this in a while, so we'll have to wait a few minutes to let a few people come in. There'll be some
Yeah.
more people here in a minute. So
Or maybe we won't get nobody.
be all right. We'll sit here and talk like we do on the phone. So it says there's 5 people here. We'll see who's here.
All I
Everybody
see
be
is
sure to hit that thumbs up.
Ernie and Dave at the moment. We'll
Yep.
start rolling in here in a second.
Yeah, everybody give us a hard time because we quit doing these. But if nobody
There's,
shows up,
there's
we
Sandy,
morning, Miss Sandy.
Weed
Oh,
Hop.
yeah. So good morning. About time the morning show's back up and running.
Right,
Yeah,
Kelly.
J Dog was nagging me into doing wanting me to do it, so I had to nag him into getting up here too. Look, lady, how's it going?
Look here, lady. That's what I call him.
Greenwell fishing. Hey, lady, look here.
Yeah, look here, lady.
So, but yeah, we got a few people in here now. We got 9 people in here.
Mr. Dale Hayslip.
Oh, Miss Dale. Good morning, Dale. Let's see here.
Oh, Mr. Dale.
I feel all right, Miss Sandy. I'm a little sore, and then I'm hoping I don't get sick. Everybody else in my house is sick. Both the boys have a fever of 102 this morning.
Woo, there's Eric.
So, Cody, did you learn anything from falling the other day? Yeah, I learned that if you're going to wear Crocs in a race, you got to put them in sports mode.
Greenwell asked if you hurt the concrete when you fell.
Yeah, probably gonna have to go out there and put some cold patch in. I left a little crater there, and don't want anybody tearing the rim up on it.
I bet your Uncle Lou's still laughing right now.
So we can show the video for anybody that didn't see. Let's see here.
Well, we'll give it a few minutes. Let a little more people come in here.
All right, well I'll get it queued up.
All right.
You asked me if I could do it. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure I can, if I remember how.
Yep. Weed Hopper says sometimes you gotta lock it in 4-wheel and go.
That's it. Let's see here. You still there, J Dog?
Yep.
All right, I didn't know you went silent on me.
Well, just people saying hi to each other.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Let's pause that.
There's Brandon's outdoors.
How's it going, Brandon?
18 Crocs rolling, didn't see no wheels. Cody's gonna start all his videos off from here on with "Let's get ready to stumble."
That's it. All right. I think I got it.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Greenwell. There's Brian B. Dang fried bread and bacon grease smells good, he said.
Let's see. Move. There we go.
Brian said, "Good morning, ladies." Must be
Good
talking to you.
morning, Brian B.
I know he won't talk to me in that tone.
So, the funny thing is we raced one time before at me in Compton, and I had my flip flops on, and then there at the end I ran backwards, just messing with him and stuff. And when my flip flops come off, I said I gotta go get my racing shoes on.
You must have grabbed the wrong racing shoes.
So I come in, I put my Crocs on, and I actually didn't have a t-shirt on the first time. I was like, well, I ain't gonna be out here in no t-shirt. I threw a t-shirt on. I'm glad I threw the t-shirt on, but the Crocs probably weren't the best decision. Although I don't know that I can blame it on the Crocs. I just busted my butt. My upper half had more momentum going down that hill than my lower.
If you go back and watch, you had your head up high like a proud peacock until you started stumbling. Then you got the windmill going, and then it was done after that.
Well, you can't really see it in the video, but when I first took a misstep, I almost caught myself. But then you were around in your underwear on video. But I was worried that I was going to land on Compton, and then I got myself all out of whack. I'm sending Samantha a picture of my Samsung card. All right. So, but we only got 11 people. I figured we'd have more people than that in here this morning, but oh well.
So we just started.
When you hitting the water again, Jaydog?
I retired from fishing. I've done all the damage I could do on this Ohio River.
Oh no, there's still plenty more to damage. There's still plenty more you can tear up. That's for sure.
Actually, Tara is an Abbott's woman tournament Sunday.
Okay.
Or lady tournament, whatever he wants to call it.
Better watch out. She'll be moving in with Avid.
Whatever floats her boat.
I did that on a basketball court last year, trying to school some kids at basketball. So hard, was embarrassed. We got a neighbor that lives across the street that watches everything that goes on. And
yes, Greenwell.
I'm glad she had just left, or she would have definitely seen me.
Yeah, I got Greenwells to do Thursday, which tomorrow. And then Jody asked me to do her last flathead challenge tomorrow night, so I'm doing that.
What now? When are you doing the flathead challenge?
Tomorrow night. So that's Jody's last one.
All right. I seen she had Flathead season 22 finale posted on there.
I won last year. Maybe I'll do it again.
So, Greenwell said, "You fishing tomorrow evening, Jaydog?"
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure he got a net.
I got just got a junkie net to hold me over until I get a good one. Ernie says, "Oh, Eric, I thought you were talking about Cody. He don't use nets when he's doing his stunts."
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, Cody's the original fall guy.
Gonna start getting dark at 4:30. That sucks.
Yeah. What sucks is I got to put the boat in, fish for Greenwell, take it back out, and wait for Jody's, and then go back out.
Why can't you just stay out?
I don't want to stay out fishing that long.
You can do it.
Oh, I
You'll
can do
it.
it.
Everybody be sure to hit that thumbs up. We do appreciate it.
What parts you getting in, Brian? What'd you screw up this time?
What is the video called?
What is what video called, Cannon? This live? Don't pull this live up. You'll have it echoing, boy. We got Uncle Lou in here. He said G Body Shuffle. That's what it was.
You know I'm subscribed to Jaydog and all his new videos pop up.
Yeah, all right.
What happened?
He said, I'm subscribed to Jaydog and all his videos pop up. He don't know this ain't on Jaydog's channel.
We'll go in there and watch all my stuff.
All right. But yeah, Uncle Lou done texted this morning, said Jaydog told me you was like an old Ford. You hit a bump and got the speed wobbles.
My scrap. What's up, buddy?
How's it going, Roger? So
that's what it was like. Those old Ford trucks, when they hit that pothole, they get that death wobble, and that's what you got.
That's the G Body Shuffle.
I love the tilter whirl you was doing with your right hand when you hit it down.
Let's see here. For anybody that ain't seen it, let's go ahead and watch it. It's funny.
All the cool kids up in here.
Mom, is mine upside down or no?
See here, Jaydog. You have to look over chat for me though, because I can't see it when I'm fooling with this.
How am I supposed to watch it? Well, fishing Saturday around here probably ain't happening. 20 to 30 mile an hour winds all day.
Who said that?
Greenwell.
Dang.
Uncle Lou said, at least I asked last night if he was okay before I start laughing.
You did ask me if I was all right. I appreciate that, Uncle Lou. Let's see here.
My favorite's when you come over here with the T-Rex arm here in a minute.
It looked like I got hit by the DC sniper. I just took off rolling out of
right here. Oh, they're checking your elbow. Oh, there it is. There's the T-Rex arm. Look, right. Did you see him have it up? Voltage regulator. I'm not getting no fire to the coil. I think it's starting. Or the mechanic. That makes sense.
That's enough of that.
Ernie said, "That's okay, Cody. When I ditched the 750 Yamaha, they said I look like a white buffalo going down."
First mistake was thinking you were going to run. Second was trying to look up. Third, well,
I guarantee you he's laughing so hard right now.
Your fever is 100.8. It's went down some after your bath. All right, brush your hair down.
Eric said you did the fat boy roll.
Yeah. Halfway down the hill. I thought the finish line was near, so I was just going to roll to the finish line.
Is that what you was doing?
That's what it was. So
I still think you should have yelled, "Pimp down, pimp in distress."
Somebody come help me.
Brian said, "Looked like something just fell on you." Yeah, I mean, you You was doing good there for a second. You got about 8 good strides out of it.
Well, I didn't have no prop. We ran from the front yard up to the stop sign. Going uphill wasn't the issue. It was when I was going downhill, and I'm so top heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, your head had all that weight pulling you forward, and your feet couldn't keep up.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It looked like you took an 18-wheeler, loosened all the lug nuts, and sent him out on the highway.
No, because he don't flip. At least then the axles just drag the ground. Oh, man. I don't think I'll be trying out for any track and field teams anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that one.
Oh, so
Who wants to come up and jibber jabber with us today? Tell us what's going on.
Uncle Lou said T-Rex. I think Uncle Lou might be a little far back.
I can hear you in your head what you were saying when you was coming wobbling past that camera too. I just can't see it or say it on here.
How's it going, Paul Boyd? Oh, I was mad. I walked straight down past to the side of the house. I don't even know where I was going. I was just mad.
He was like a dog when it gets ran over. It just jumps up and takes off squealing. You don't even know where it's headed.
I couldn't breathe the squeal. For 15 minutes straight, I was just trying to get my breath back in my lungs.
What's up, Mr. Paul?
Ooh. Yeah, I got Paul Boyd in here.
Yep.
So I can drop the link if anybody else wants to come up. So your copy.
We pick up any more than 11 yet?
15.
We're getting there.
Nobody wants to come listen to us talk about the same old, same old.
Eric said, and that's why fat guys don't run.
That's the truth.
He said, you look like a bicycle when the wheel falls off.
Brian B.
He was proud. He had his head up there for a minute. He looked like a proud peacock running.
Shut up. I crash boats. I crash Crocs. I just crash everything. So I come inside. I said, you know what? I bet the doorbell camera got it, recorded that. My wife said, no, ain't no way. It's up there. You've got it set where it ain't triggered by stuff up that far. I said, yeah, but y'all were in the front yard and had it triggered, so it's probably got it. Sure enough, it did.
In my head, when you come around the back of that car and you had the T-Rex arm, I could hear you saying, "Oh, she's gonna kill me. Oh, she's gonna kill me. Oh, she's gonna kill me."
It didn't hurt her none, so heck, why'd it matter to her?
Because you're out there playing around, rolling around.
Weed Hopper, you should try out for a crash test.
Well, Troy had the funniest thing I've ever seen on YouTube all the way up till you sent me that.
What was his?
He was driving that semi in that virtual game that he does. And he went off the exit and wasn't paying attention and went straight right over the hill. And oh my God, I laughed so hard at that.
Well,
Susquehanna Stan, what's up, buddy?
Susquehanna Stan, how's it going, man? Hey, that rhymed.
He said those Crocs are meant for first and reverse, not overdrive. We're gonna call you Nitro Dragster. You're good for a quick spurt, and then you blew the motor, and you're done.
Hold the track down.
You oiled the track down and wrecked. You're a top fuel dragster.
That was it. I blew a valve trying to run and oiled the track down, got my own oil.
Oh, I bet you when you landed, oil will come out. That's for sure. That's probably where you headed to change your shorts.
That's it. Oh. Well, I seen Kelly had Dieter on yesterday.
He did. I was going to trash talk him, but I don't know him, so I didn't do it.
Kelly moving on up. He gets all the big wigs.
Yeah, Kelly was like his normal self yesterday. It was nice. Had his own show.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
What's up, Mr. Art?
Where was Kevin at?
My favorite one-tonner.
Where was Kevin at yesterday?
I don't know. He said, Kelly, never heard of her. Well, Art, Kelly said call him out and you'll hear him. You'll know who he is.
Uncle Lou, my shoulder's fine. Elbow took the worst of it. It'd be nice if we quit pouring blood through everything. Oh. Now Art's in here laughing at me. Ernie said Cody's smart. He's getting ready for Daryl's meet and greet wrestling next year. Well,
Hurry back there, Weed Hopper.
You know, there's been a few people talk about a Kentucky meet and greet. I think I'm just going to set a date and kind of head one up, because there's been a few other people talk about it and stuff. And last year we talked about it, but I didn't want to step on anybody's toes that was trying to have one and have one. Think somewhere like maybe well, see, it's so far from you. Somewhere like Land Between the Lakes, or at the Kentucky Lake and Lake Barkley would be a good place. I feel like it's not too far from a lot of people. I know, like Danny Stone and all of them are pretty close to it, within a few hours. It's about a 2-hour drive or so from us, 2.5-hour drive, I think. But then that's getting really far away from you. So
yeah, it's like a 5-hour ride for me.
Yeah. So if I can figure out a place that's or maybe even Taylorsville. I don't know how far you are from Taylorsville. I don't know if I can figure out a place that's within 3 hours of everybody, or at least halfway between everybody, where the most people possible can show up. might try to set something like that up.
That's Wahana Stance, and my wife is in the women's tournament this weekend. So was Tara. And then Lisa Elliott came in.
Best of luck, Susquehanna Stan. But
absolutely.
If Miss Tara wasn't in it, I'd definitely be rooting for you. But I got to root for the Catfish Queen, Miss Tara Blackburn.
There ain't nothing gonna happen here. This river's dead right now.
Miss
We was out all day yesterday with just one accidental fish.
That's a good looking little flathead, though.
Yeah. Accidental 13-pound flathead. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. They went to, they were live, but they had it set to private yesterday. And they go reeling in, and Sambo had said this rod got a bite earlier. He picks it up and goes reeling on. He's like, hey, there's a fish on here. Gets it in. It's nice 13.5-pound flathead.
Yeah, I mean, he just nibbled and laid there with it. He didn't even move.
How's it going, Daryl?
What's up, Daryl? My hero. Oops, I called a fly. Yeah, pretty much. Or We was moving. We was leaving to another spot. We just reeling up, and he was there.
Big Skip, how's it going?
Yeah, there you go. Why don't you tell him about that, Cody? Muskrat
What's
wants to
that?
know about the quest for a new boat.
Oh, Daddy bought a boat, Muskrat. Yeah, we still ain't shot a video on it and been meaning to, but we've been trying to get it ready to fish.
Big Skip.
He bought a 2021 Tracker Pro Guide 175 combo. Uh, so we the other day we took the trolling motor that come on it off and put a 24-volt Trove on it that I think we went to link it and it wasn't getting enough power or something. I don't know. Still got to fool with it. Installed a second battery and then installed a 3-bank charger and a new graph. We put a Garmin EcoMap UHD 93 SV on it. So it's got the GT54 transducer and the touchscreen 9-inch Garmin graph. So the graph's good. The charger was showing one fault, and I'm curious if the fault is one of the batteries we installed, is the battery that was done in the boat was bad, or maybe the one we installed came out of the other boat is bad. And that's the reason we're not getting enough power to the 24-volt trolling motor and the reason it's faulting on the 3-bank charger. So got to test all that. Just hadn't had time since this past Saturday when we worked on it. So we'll spend all Saturday this week working on it, I'm sure. And
Did you took it out of your boat that was wrecked? Is that what you did? The batteries?
no, one of the batteries is out of the boat that was wrecked.
Well, maybe when you wrecked it, it turned something on and you didn't know it, and it drained the battery.
Yeah, I mean, so just got to get out, test the batteries, see if one of them's completely dead or if one of them's got a dead cell or anything like that. But we'll do all that Saturday. And then once we get that done, one day this week I've got to get some metal and build some new T-bars because those were ripped off the boat. So
We had
So
a couple
gotta
people come in.
and have to order some new rod holders. Need some new monster rod holders, and so get rod holders on it and get the get the battery thing figured out. Which I
Go
don't
with
think
the rod holders that Roger uses, the SmackDown ones. Those seem pretty nice.
they do look nice. And I say they're just as tough. I've actually heard people say they like them better, but then I've heard people say they like the monster ones better. I've only ever used the monster ones. Yeah, Daryl. It's like your boat, but it's a walkthrough. It's got the walkthrough windshield. So it's not a side console. Y'all going to the doctor? All right, love you. All right. If she asks what the boys is taking, I just give the boys 250 milligrams of Tylenol each. All right, love you. Sorry about that.
We have Big Skip come in, Whisker Seeker Outdoors.
Yeah, Daryl, so far we really like it. He was looking at buying one brand new off showroom floor that had a 150 on it. And then he found this one that was bought brand new 13 months ago and then traded in. And it saved him about $11,000 by doing that. But it's got a 115 on it. The 115 seems to push the boat plenty good. The 150 would have been awesome, have the extra speed, but it still pushes it really well. And it seems like a really nice boat. I ain't got any complaints about it yet. I only had it on the water 2 times. One time was just at idle because we went to try to look because they're drawing the water down, see if we can find the rod holders over there. they weren't out of the water yet. Probably need to go back because the lake's even lower. And then we actually got it up on plane one day right before dark for about 10 minutes, and jumps up on plane really quick. Has a decent top speed. So
Mr. Muskrat says he likes that the prongs are facing down, not up. That they get hung up on less things.
I've heard that, and then I've also heard that your rods don't move around on them quite as much.
Big Skip said you get gas mileage with the 115 too.
And Daryl said the one. I just seen Uncle Lou's comment. He said, "Bring home bubble wrap."
Big Slim 91, what's up?
So let's see here. For anybody who doesn't know,
Mr. Stan wants to know if it goes to 40 miles per hour.
Just not quite 40. I'm sure if played with the trim a little more, could have got it a little faster. But fastest we had it the other day was 35 and a half.
Now that boat should run 40 all day.
So, well, also it's not the side console; it's a walkthrough. That makes a big difference on your top speed when you get that big windshield all the way across the front, working as a big windbreak.
Daryl said my monster rod holders catch nets. That's the only problem. Yep. What are you pulling up?
See here.
I run my boat around 30 to 35 all the time to save gas. No need to run 50 all the time. Amen, Daryl. I don't see the reason going fast. Did you get the red one?
No, it's blue.
Blue.
So that is it right there. Except his is the combo, so it's actually got 2 fold down jump seats. One second here.
Mr. Seeker says, got to get back to work. Everyone have a blessed day.
See you, Randall.
Yeah, I don't see any need going any faster than 30. I mean, the dog pound will run 115, but only keep it at 16 to be safe.
All right. This is the exact boat here.
I don't like the windshield. It's ugly.
That's the best part about it.
Daryl said he wished this was a walkthrough. It'd be nice.
It's got the 2 jump seats which fold down to create more back deck space. So keep them like that. Probably how we're going to have them 90% of the time.
So you'll have to step up on the deck to get your poles?
Yeah. I mean, you can mount them where you don't have to, but I would prefer it. That's what I wanted. So, but that is it. So,
Fence sticker, Mr. Jeremy. Mr. Stan said that would be great with an enclosure.
Right, and that's the thing. So, but enclosures run you about $2,000, so it might not have one this winter. done sinking too much money into Odney and everything else for it. I mean, because you take the Tarova's $2,000 for it for the 24-volt Tarova, and then they don't give you the iPilot remote with it anymore. So then you end up out another $200 just buying the iPilot remote, and then they've got the 93 SVs on sale right now, but they're still $700 each. I mean, it adds up so dang quick. Cost an arm and a leg.
There's Pontoon Jody. Daryl said, "I'm glad mine don't have jump seats. It gives me more room to move around." Yeah, I would like it without it too.
I mean, you can take the jump seats out. They're not hard to take out. One brand new was going to end up being 39,000 plus tax, title, and license. And that one there was an okay amount less than that. So, save some money. It's 13 months old. He wasn't looking at the combo. That's the combo. The combos are actually they charge a few $1,000s more for. So,
Roger
find
said,
some Amish full enclosure in Rogerville, $500. You provide the frame. Huh? I didn't know it. I'll have to look into that.
Blue says, "I love my Targa. Will enjoy the heck out of that boat until I give it to Jaydog."
So, but yeah, I was Uncle Lou. We was talking. 1 second here.
Did that right?
Uncle Lou, we was talking yesterday, and yours has. Can you see my cursor on there? No, you can't. Never mind. Well, yours has the storage in. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yours has the storage in the gunnels. Of course, his has the rods. Well, it's got the rod locker there, but then also you can fit 8-foot rods in both the side compartments. The gunnel's a lot narrower on this than versus yours, where the gunnel comes all the way out in the storage compartments in the top of the gunnel. So
His is probably wider than yours too.
this one's 8'1" wide.
See, I don't like that taking up that floor space down there.
What's that?
Right behind the front seats.
Oh, this?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Well, I mean, if we end up not liking it, we can take them out. It's got cushions right here that people, if you've got like Ken and Compton, say me and Days out, you let them sit there. And this seat's actually sitting right here in the middle. They all swivel around. We'll figure all that out as we go. Exactly how we want everything configured. I wish it was easier to get these tracker pedestal seats out of these little floor holders, whatever they're called.
They're a pain.
Out of, man, I pulled and I couldn't get it out. So
There's Mr. Lance McCoo guy. Jody says, "When I buy one of those fancy trolling motors next year, I'll hit you up, Cody."
Miss Jody, if you have any questions about it all, let me know. I don't know that I'm the best one to ask. We we installed Daddy's 12-volt, and then we installed this 24-volt. I mean, they're pretty simple. I normally call Uncle Lou and pester him before I make a decision on anything, because he's the go-to guy that I trust on information.
Yeah, he's probably the guy that told you to go out there and race your kids.
So, which I'm curious if it's got a 29-gallon live well in the back, but even though it's only 29 gallon, it's really long and plenty wide. I wonder how big a fish you can keep in it safely. And then it's got another 19 gallons up here in the front. I'm curious about that.
They get tight. Just use the 2-person method. Jody said, "Really? Uncle Lou?"
Uncle Lou who? So, But like I said, we're excited about it. It comes with the combo. Also comes with the what is it, wakeboarding or tubing, pylon and stuff. And the boys have been pestering Daddy saying, "Hey, we're gonna." Oh, 1 second. How long you been in here?
For a couple minutes.
What are you doing?
I just got to work and was getting ready to schedule the Bible study for tonight. And I was like, wait a minute, they're live. I'm going to jump in and just bust up your party.
Oh my God. I get to be on screen with my favorite one.
How are you feeling this morning, Cody?
My elbow hurts a little, but I'm fine.
Oh my goodness.
I had a wreck.
You did have a wreck. You did have a wreck.
So
what's y'all doing? How are y'all doing today?
Everybody was asking about the boat that you hate.
I don't hate it.
Okay.
What's up, muskrat?
Why don't you like the boat?
I don't dislike it.
Why don't you like it?
I like it. I like it. I haven't had a chance to get out on it yet. What's up, Brian B? I haven't got a chance to go out on it yet. So my husband is assuring me that it will be a much smoother ride than the previous boat. So
yeah, she couldn't stand that little bass boat.
I've got some lower back issues, and it was not my friend. Not my friend.
So
He's calling the high-speed wobbler.
What's up, Super Smurf Eric and Kelly and all kinds of people in here. He's going to play it again. See, you can zoom in on it on YouTube, and I'm telling you, you folded at the end. Folded, dead. It's not, I shouldn't laugh about it, but.
Oh, it blurs it out when you're trying to. On my phone, I can slow it down. Look, I was about to win, and then I wasn't.
And then you hadn't.
Look at that windmill going with that right arm.
That's enough of that.
My goodness. What's up, Uncle Lou? Jody? Guerrero?
We got Guerrero in here. How's it going?
I'm so glad I pronounced that right. I think I did.
I don't know that I pronounced it right.
Well, we both pronounced it the same way. So if it's incorrect, we both got it wrong.
And Roger said the seats closer to the back of the boat are always smoother than the seats close to the front. That's right, because the back of the boat isn't bouncing. It's the front of the boat. So closer to the back you can get, less move you are. So
well, I guess I'll jump back off of here and get to work. They're not paying me to live stream on the YouTube. So
well, that'd be nice if they did, wouldn't it?
Yeah, wouldn't it? And but I am going to get y'all's Bible study scheduled for tonight. First one in what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
2, yeah.
2, yeah.
It's been a minute.
Skip 2. You hear her up there? She reminded me of some other YouTuber. She was panhandling. You know, nobody pays me to be up here. Mm-hmm.
You panhandler.
Panhandling.
Is that what I was doing?
Yeah.
It sounded like you was panhandling.
I was not panhandling. I'm blessed and highly favored.
This is the wrong morning show.
So, well, let's see here. Remove that. Jaydog, why did you get the gizzard shad chips up? Turn your camera off.
No, ain't nobody want to see me.
We got 27 awesome people in here.
Hey, Guerrero said we were both right. So,
right.
Excuse me.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get this live stream scheduled for tonight, and then I'm gonna get back to work. And I may jump back in here in a little bit if y'all are still on and aggravate you a little bit. I need to check in on you, Cody, and make sure you're recovering well.
Yeah.
Can we see that one more time just to brighten my day up?
Here.
Uncle Lou laughs for like 30 minutes every time he watches it.
He said I was like an old Ford. I hit a bump and got the speed wobbles.
But you fold at the end, though. Look.
Look, there went the knee. It gone.
It's going bad. It's getting bad right there. Oh. Oh, you did land on your arm and rolled and folded. Look, you look like a taco at the end.
Look right there. Right there. He looked like something from the first 48. Just laying there.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
I tell you, the DC sniper got me.
So Art said, hey, Becca. So Art said, Cody, click the gear button and slow the playback speed.
Ah, yeah, I know how to do that.
Oh, yeah. Now this is going to get fun.
Brown, what's happening?
Thank you, Art.
All right. So now let's watch it. I learned something new today.
Don't do that.
Oh, that's it. That's going to be a money shot right there.
Oh, 1 second. No, I'm messing it up. Is what I'm doing. Now I can't get it to play.
There you go. Hey, you almost had him.
Look, why'd your head go down? He put that big old head forward. That was the end of it.
I was worried I was going to land on Compton. When I started tripping, I thought I was going to fall on him, and heck, it would have killed his little butt.
Look, Compton. Oh, my goodness.
He said, what are you doing, Daddy? Get up.
That's it. Tuck and roll.
Did he scorpion? Jody said. Hello, Miss Becca. How you doing?
How you doing?
Look, even Muskrat said it. Pimp down. Brian said you fell asleep while running.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
Look like I rolled my ankle.
That's what happened. That's why your head went down. You fell asleep. Narcolepsy got him.
Your legs couldn't keep up with your body.
Yeah.
That's really the problem. I'm too top heavy, and my top half had more momentum going down that hill than my bottom half. I tell you, if I'd have put the Crocs in sports mode, it wouldn't have
Ernie said, well, I guess it's 2 + 1 now, huh?
Jody said that was your Baywatch run.
Oh, my ribs is hurting. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, I got to get to work. I just wanted to jump on here and say hello.
Hello.
Hello. And I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great day. You're still going in a little bit. I might jump back on. And yeah. Oh,
look, right there. That right there looked like a crime scene.
Y'all accused me of panhandling, and I wasn't.
Yeah.
But now I'm gonna.
See, panhandler.
So I'll drop a link in the comments. But so we opened a dream center up in May. And it's a center where we have 7 recovery meetings and grief support meetings a week. And we feel like not just spiritual, but physical needs in our community as well, particularly people that are struggling with substance abuse or homelessness. And so we're having a fundraiser. We're giving away a brand new PlayStation 5. Wow. And so, yeah, but to get your name in that drawing, it's a $10 donation. If you want your name in a drawing twice, you make a $20, whatever. This is a shameless plug. I'll drop the link in the comments when I get off from here. And if anybody wants to enter it, you can. But I just wanted to tell y'all hi, and I love y'all, and I hope y'all have a great day. And y'all make sure y'all jump back on tonight for the Bible study.
Well, does the PlayStation 5 come with a fishing game?
I don't know. It's some kind of bundle.
The answer is no.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It is, Dale. No, it doesn't.
Jody said he was in red like a lifeguard, but he couldn't save himself. If you watch that, literally, when his head drops, he rolls. He's done.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Well, and you said so you're doing it to raise funds for helping
for the Dream Center. Yeah. For, just, to keep everything going up there. I was trying to find I'm sorry, I can't do two things at once. I'm trying to find the link and talk at the same time, and I can't do it.
Since I'm kind of part of the family now, are we going to change the channel to 3+1 and a dog outdoors?
3+1 and a dog.
3+1 and the dog outdoors.
Look here, I didn't put the full video, but when I walked in the door, the camera caught it too. See here, if you see my face.
Oh, he's mad. He's mad.
I felt like Napoleon Dynamite.
All right.
Miss Becca, good morning. So, let's see here. But, Jaydog, you got anything else to talk about this morning?
I didn't have nothing to talk about before you made me come up here.
Jaydog, you got this going.
I got it.
Somebody needs to take that video and put the Baywatch music in it and slow it down like that.
Art said, looking like Harry and the Hendersons. Hey, I remember I had a Harry and the Hendersons doll when I was a kid.
Cody loved that. He did. That was his doll. He packed that thing around everywhere.
All right, I accepted the Harry and the Hendersons, but you went too far now, Art. I might have to time you out.
Hey, you guys.
Baby Ruth.
Baby Ruth.
So, and there is the link for Mama's fundraiser. Like I said, she said it's $10 an entry, and you're entered in to win a PlayStation 5 bundle. So,
yep,
a little bit of there's some value there, and that is for her Dream Center is what it's called. It's a community outreach program building they have here in Scottsville.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Well, I got to jump off, get to work. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
So Art said he had one here too. I love that Harry and the Hendersons doll.
I like the Baby Ruth one. Baby Ruth.
I don't think any of my neighbors seen me. The nosy neighbor that normally sees everything had just left. So,
local breaking news in Scottsville: an earthquake happened today, and nobody knows what happened.
Category 5. People claim that all their pictures fell off the wall. So, well,
who else gonna jump up here and chat with us?
Yeah, I can drop it out there. I'm about out of stuff to talk about. I told y'all about the new boat. Once we get the rod holders on it, we'll be back out fishing. Hopefully it's pretty soon. Boat wouldn't fit in the garage when we went to put it in the garage the other day, and that kind of stunk.
I would say Becca come up here and talk to us, but we ain't hog leg. We ain't special enough.
So, yeah, we'd give it a few more minutes, but I don't know how long we'll be up here. I'm starting to. I ain't eat this morning, you know.
Where we said, let's see the elbow scuff.
I got it wrapped up right now because I didn't want to bleed all over the bed, but end up bleeding through. So,
Come on, somebody come up here, jibber jabber with us.
There you go. You got a question there.
Yes, Jody.
And she says she's going to whip up on you.
Jody ain't in it.
Oh, Jody's not in it?
I think I heard somebody say she backed out.
A women's tournament without Jody.
There ain't nothing wrong with the winter boat. I'm just waiting for winter to happen.
What's the winter boat?
The Muskrat 2.0. The center console that I got. That's the one we're going to use for winter because it's got the high sides and we can put the heater on the floor and it'll keep the heat down in there.
Sounds like a plan. Hey, Chris Steele, how's it going?
He wasn't
hey,
on fire.
I felt like it after I got up. The roof is on fire. Has Chad gotten his boat that he was tinkering with done?
Man, that boat don't like Chad at all. Every time he fixes something, something else happens.
Really?
Yeah, we when he first bought it on the way home, the tires blew, so he had to put new rims and tires on it. And then we took it out. It had water in the gas tank, so we had to fix that. Then we took it out, and the oil alarm went off. So I thought the oiler quit, but all it was the sensor in the tank went bad. So we fixed that. Then he took it out. Then the steering broke.
The steering broke on it. Is it hydraulic steering on that boat?
Nope.
Just what? Oh, look here.
Who we got? Oh, I knew that drawler out.
Don't try that old backward psychology on me.
It's called reverse psychology.
No, it's
Okay.
backwards psychology. What are you talking about?
Yeah, don't try that backward psychology on me. I mean, reverse.
It worked, didn't it?
No, I came up on my own free will.
On her own accord. Don't be trying that silliness.
I don't know what I'm going to talk about, though.
I don't either.
Uh-oh. It's becoming a party.
I don't know what I'm going to talk about, though.
I don't either. We got a rookie.
Hey, I just heard party. I don't know what I'm going to talk
Somebody say muskrat.
No.
I said muskrat. How's it going?
I heard Jaydog say muskrat 2.0.
Uh-huh. Talking about my center console like yours.
Yeah, buddy. I used to think I'd love a center console until I had one. Now I'm not. Then I did away with it. I didn't like it.
Right.
You'll see. When everybody's trying to sit on each other's lap in the one seat in the middle of the boat, and it's okay in the wintertime, but in the summertime, you're like, get your sweaty arms off of me.
We've already talked about scooting it over to the side like yours. As soon as we bought it, we talked about that.
I didn't know Miss Becca was in here. Good morning, Becca.
Hey.
What's she tickled about?
It's hard telling with that one.
So, Guerrero said Jaydog needs to send him a bag of chips.
Yeah, the shad flavored chips.
Get you an invoice ready. They'll be on the way.
Right. Kelly, give me an invoice.
I still ain't figured out how to get this thing to talk through the stereo of the car. I'm driving. I couldn't read chat and watch and everything, so I figured I'd hop in for a minute to be a little bit safer.
Right.
Yeah, hey, we appreciate you coming up. Smurf said, I know what it was. It was one of them pigeons, Cody.
Yeah,
that's where I got the footage from, was from one of those pigeons, see, because birds aren't real. They're government drones. And I know somebody that sent me some of the footage that one of those so-called birds took.
I don't know. Big Joe's Outdoors. He just he dropped a video of he shot 4, I think, blackbirds out in an office farm, and he cooked them up and wrapped them in bacon and everything. Did a video on it.
See, That he's probably got some kind of government kickback, and they sent him some meat, and he made it look like that. But see, that's all set up. Birds aren't real. That's the reason they land on the power lines. They've got to recharge too.
Oh, boy.
If they ain't real, how come my windshield begs to differ?
Yeah.
Well, see, they secrete hydraulic fluid, and it's actually like white lithium grease, and that's the reason it's white.
What about when it's got seeds in it?
When it's got seeds, I'm telling they've got to do some stuff to throw you off the track. It's just it is what it is. I mean, why do you think the country shut down 2 years ago? They had to do all these updates on all their drones, and people were catching on that birds weren't real, so they had to do some updates. So they had to shut the country down for a couple years there to get it all lined back out.
Well, how do you explain the dove that I got this year?
Look, if you're part of the government kickback program, I'm gonna have to take you off screen.
I done ate all those.
Hello, Chrissy.
Does that mean I got electronics going around inside me?
Have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
Becca is electrifying.
Have I ever seen a baby pigeon?
Yep.
Not that I recall.
Yeah,
there
you go. That's evidence enough.
I lived in the city my whole life and never seen one.
Right, exactly.
But I've seen other baby birds.
Hey, birds aren't real.
Maybe pigeons ain't real.
Birds ain't real.
Maybe Mr. Cody ain't real.
Beep, boop, beep, boop.
Yeah, because a real person, they would have got really hurt yesterday.
See, y'all are catching on to me. Call it off. I need to yell my safe word.
Hey, Miss Chrissy, how you doing?
Pineapple.
Pineapple.
Hey, Mr. Steven, CVA, how you doing?
Uncle Lou, I'm sure that they could, but they're not willing to. See, you used to work for the government yourself, and I'm surprised that they haven't terminated you yet. We got some more. Miss Chrissy Brown's in here. Jaydog was telling me she was laughing at me yesterday.
Yeah, she couldn't stop.
She was laughing with you. You just weren't partaking.
Oh no, she was laughing at him.
Hey there, Mr. Brandon.
If Chrissy's laughing at you, you have just cause. I'm guarantee it.
There's Shirley T.
Oh, well, my wife, when I said, I'm going to post that on the internet, she said, why would you do that? Everybody's going to make fun of you. I said, I don't care.
That could be blooper of the year. That was a good one.
It's not fishing related.
Fishing community member.
It's not a sturgeon ain't a catfish, but he sure won the catfish of the year or whatever it was. Or fight of the year or whatever it was.
Yeah, I think it was fight of the year.
Yeah, that ain't a catfish.
Yeah, but it's at least outdoors.
Or fishing related.
I was racing outdoors, so we'll finagle it in there.
Maybe they was racing to the boat to go fishing. Yeah, just go watch it live. You'll hear her in the background busting out laughing.
You were just giving everybody some medicine because, laughter is the best medicine.
Yep.
You were trying to keep everybody healthy.
Well, he figures if they're picking on him about this, they'll forget about all the other stuff that's so easy to target.
Like what, Roger?
You know. We all know.
I crash everything. I crashed my Crocs. I crashed Daddy's boat.
We call you Bandicoot.
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot.
He's a rookie compared to me. Oh, Kelly talking about breakfast. Breakfast sounding pretty good this morning. I might have to fix me some pancakes here in a minute.
Well, the first part of that sentence don't look good, Kelly. You probably should have rephrased that.
I know. I'm looking at that sentence and I almost said it out loud.
Read it out loud. I can't see chat.
He said, well, it's time to eat. My wife just delivered breakfast.
There's no commas or anything in there.
Well, it's time to
Yeah, bro.
eat. My wife just
Punctuation, brother.
Even Weed Hopper said it.
All right, new conversation coming. What's
PG.
going on, everybody?
PG. Is he going to use a big spoon or a little spoon?
All right, what are we going to talk about now?
We're going to talk about the barometric pressure and the consequences. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know anything about barometric pressure. I look at it, I pay attention to it, but I can't tell you that I understand it whatsoever.
You know, that's what got me yesterday is the barometric pressure was high and it pushed down on my back. And I just couldn't bear it. My knees couldn't bear to pack any more weight.
No, that was your big old melon went down and then you went down.
Yeah. G-forces were involved.
Yeah, it's like a crane. If you get the crane too far out in front of the lower part, it just tips over.
That's right. You got to watch the boom or you'll have a boom.
Yeah, your boom was out too far.
So I said yesterday I was glad I didn't have my phone in my pocket because I was, it probably would have broke it. But it would have been nice if it would have been in there because the iPhone 14s have a crash detector in them. If you make any sudden stops or any big real big jostling movements or something or another in it, then it will pop up. Do we need to alert the police? If you don't respond, then they automatically do for you. And I wonder if me falling yesterday would have been enough to set off that crash detector.
Your
It needs
phone
airbags.
Yeah.
Does everybody's phone does that?
It's a new feature on the iPhone 14s.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, man, mine should have already, hollered for 911 like 60 million times.
So, and then the iPhone 14s also have satellite calling that you can use in emergencies.
That would have been funny if
do you need life alert?
I do. I really do.
That'd been funny if you looked out your window a couple hours later and the morgue pulled up the corner and they're like, "Well, we heard there was a fatality crash here."
So the Ohio versus the Cooper.
Yeah, everybody put your predictions in on that one.
How do you do a poll, Miss Becca? How do you do a poll?
You have to, all you do is just you go in there and you hit the little 3 dots to create the poll.
Here's my prediction, and it's basically 100% foolproof. We are going to have a good time.
Absolutely.
We're going to have a good time.
The 3 dots.
Yeah, you how did I do that? You go because I don't have it pulled up. Trying to think back how it goes.
I predict if me and Roger and Greenwell are on our game, I think we win.
Well, we got to give him.
How's it going? Buggy, how's it going? Buggy says, good morning, all. Getting ready to take Pops to the dock and then get rotors and pads on the Buick. Well, best of luck at the doctor for you and your father. We will keep y'all in our thoughts and prayers. Hopefully he's doing better. I heard he had a fall.
Can you go onto your YouTube side?
Go to YouTube?
Yeah, I want to say you do it up there that you
Yeah, it's not through StreamYard.
Yeah, I know it's not through StreamYard. It's the YouTube, and I think it's the top 3 dots up there where you can change it from live chat to participants and all of that kind of stuff up there.
Can you do it on a phone?
Oh, now that I don't know because I don't usually use my phone.
Well, just let them put it in chat. Just as easy. I see Weed Hopper said Ohio.
We would like to read the comments.
Shirley T said he's going for Cooper. So he is officially dead to me.
Well,
I imagine if this chat was orchestrated on the East Coast, the participants would be a little different, a little biased on this side.
Christy said Team Ohio.
I'm okay with that.
And we're okay with that. I honestly think if our river is working, that we could actually win it. I really do believe it.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's well, look at what just happened last weekend. Now it's no surprise Potomac put up some. Well, actually, they put up some good fish too, but they put up a ton of fish. But for the Mississippi to have that, man, there's a big buck standing out in the middle. I mean, right smack dab in the middle of this field like a statue.
That was a squirrel moment, wasn't it? Squirrel.
Sorry, I'm driving. Oh man, never mind. There's deer all over the place. He's standing there looking at does. He's got does in different area codes. Sorry.
Catfish
Yeah.
Fresno, how's it going? Hey, Jaydog, I can't see chat for a moment if you can keep an eye on it.
Tell me who's all in on each team again.
All right. Team Ohio. It's Jaydog, Chad, Mike Greenwell, and the River Warriors versus Cooper River. Team captain Kevin Palmetto Cats, Freddie Outdoor Adventures, Jimmy from Fishing and Gear, and well, I just forgot one.
Kevin
Brian,
from
help.
The other Kevin from K&B, right?
Oh yeah, K&B Anglers. That's right, Kevin from K&B Anglers. That's their four.
Kelly Boss.
The thing is, Kevin only just recently started fishing the Cooper River. I think only because of this challenge. And the other three don't hardly ever fish that river. So anything can happen, but I feel pretty good about our chances at this point.
Hey, Cody, time out hooks and hammocks for me. I can't
do
it. Huh?
He's gone.
Yeah, time him out.
But you will have to start being nice to Chad because he's already feeling like the redheaded stepchild that he is. But he keeps crying about the Virginia boys and wanting to put him on the James or the Potomac or whatever. Hell, I'd take Kelly Bullock if you put him on the Potomac.
Right.
Sorry, Kelly.
Well, Miss Chrissy, she said that her daughter-in-law walked out to take the youngest to the boat yesterday morning, and there were 16 turkeys in her front yard.
Okay, back up. We didn't hear who he's picking.
Put
you on the spot or nothing, but
you're on the spot.
Yeah.
Well, y'all know that I like root for everybody. It's hard.
Yeah.
She likes to be non-biased.
She's a people pleaser.
Well, I'd have to say,
Ohio River. It's okay. You don't have to say it out loud. We know. we know. I mean,
if it's the Ohio River, blink twice.
Up.
Blink twice.
There. I made my little icon vibrate.
All right. She picked the Cooper River. Get her out of here.
I vibrated twice.
Wait. We don't need to know about that kind of stuff, Becca. You and Kelly need to take your dirty mind somewhere else.
I can't see anything. So I don't know. I'd have to probably say that. Oh, y'all, please forgive me for the other team, but because I love y'all too. But okay, I'm gonna take the Ohio this time.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Well, my last trip to the dam, the three biggest fish was 17, 25, and 70. So that'd be a good day if it happened again.
I was thinking like 36, 24, 36.
Let me finish that song for you.
Only if she's 5'3". Oh wait, sorry.
No, that's exactly what I meant when I said that I vibrated up there. It's my little icon vibrating up there.
Yes, we know. You don't have to just explain yourself. We understand.
I want to know who Brian B is picking because he put, "I'm neutral. I'm going to host it, but." Come on, Brian. Who you picking?
Well, if I
Oh,
say
yeah.
anything else, you're gonna boot me off of here.
Weed Hopper. He said he has faith in the dog pound.
So do I.
Eric said dog pound. Ohio, basically. And rolls a Honda.
That's why I like those polls. They're anonymous.
I got one going right now.
Oh, you got it figured out.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering why you got quiet. I can't see the. Now I can see chat, but I can't see the icons.
Guerrero said Ohio. Oh no, the pressure's on.
Should I put they both stink as an option?
Or put in there, should I stay away? Or should they both stay away?
No, you got to choose. Don't give them a pansy option. They got it. It's anonymous already. They don't have. They can just choose.
Bugman said, ain't no way I go against Ohio.
You would if he's on it most any other river. The Coopers, honestly, the way the randomizer chose everything, I thought it was pretty good. I didn't want to go up against Tennessee or Mississippi or Potomac right out the gate. If we get past the Cooper, then at least our heads will be, not hanging low and falling over.
Cody, he is with the Ohio group. It's me, Roger, Chad, and Greenwell.
Yeah, who else would Greenwell be fishing with?
Yeah, really, Indiana.
Who should I vote on?
Follow your heart.
Cooper it is.
Come on, Brian. Who you picking? I want to hear it.
So far, where'd it go? So far, looky there. So got 12 votes on it, and the Ohio's at 83%.
Well, as I said, it's a little biased on this channel.
Hey, Tony, I got a good idea. Why don't you play Brian's video?
Heck yeah. We played that last night. Brian did a fantastic job. I don't want to keep saying it because his head would blow up on me, but
that was
he did do a fantastic job on the teaser video, man. That's bang up.
Yes, that was one of the best promo videos I've ever seen, ever.
Uh-oh.
Hey, have you seen the So You Think You Can Fish promo video? That guy there, he did a pretty good job considering he did it all from his cell phone. I mean,
yes, that was good, but Brian's
is better by far.
Brian got you a little bit. And the guy I used to know once said, I ain't gonna lie.
Ain't gonna lie.
Uh-oh, the Ohio's going down. There's 17 votes now, and now it's only 76%.
There it is. Brian B said, Ohio, Jody, duh. So he votes for the Ohio. I know what he really means, but I'm just going to play on the words.
That's right.
Notifications on.
That should have already been done, but whatever. I love this video.
Look, we'll watch the ad because we're going to support Brian B.
There's 26 people watching and only 17 votes.
That's a minute and something long.
I don't care. I ain't skipping Brian B's ads. Let him make the 1 cent. Everybody be sure to hit that thumbs up too this morning. We do appreciate it. We're at 21 thumbs up so far.
What the hell, Uncle Lou? Saying time me out. What the heck?
The timeout, Roger. It's been there forever.
What's been there forever?
Thinking about timeout, like, hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Oh, all right, never mind.
And it's been there forever, whatever he's talking about.
Brian's saying that's not it. I don't know if that's the wrong video or what.
Is it? Well, I'm skipping the ad just to find out.
You may have clicked on the live stream.
Is this not it?
Oh, you got to speed it back up there too.
Oh yeah.
Yep, turn it up. There we go. Oh yeah, this ain't it, but we're gonna watch it anyways.
Shows how much Cody pays attention. Brian B.
I hadn't been on YouTube in a while.
excuses are like buttholes.
Yours smells worse than most.
What?
I haven't seen this one yet, so let it roll. Oh yeah, I have. I've seen this one.
I ain't.
I thought it was just when I first looked at the screen, I thought it was just the Tennessee versus James. Yeah, down there with the yellow.
You know, where it says Cooper River versus Ohio.
That's it.
There you go. Yeah.
There we go.
Thought that was a striper.
Uh-huh.
Gonna take it to the street now. We're gonna make a big noise. Gonna climb so high now we're rising up. Are you ready now? Turn it up. Are you ready for this? Oh, I can see my name under big lights. It sure looks good to me. I'm coming up now. I'm ready for the big time. I'm gonna be hard to beat. Oh, I'm a hard act to follow. Got a big reputation. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on now. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this now? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this now? Are you ready for this? Now take it to the street. You ain't seen nothing like this now.
I still get chills on that fish.
Uh-huh.
It's my time. I'm back on my feet now.
Damn my damn tongue.
I never miss a beat, that's the way I roll. You can watch me do it. Hold on, hold on, hold on now. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this now? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this now? Are you ready for this? Now take it to the street. I can feel it fire. Can you feel it burning? You got one life. Come on, take all of it.
Poor Freddie.
Get Freddie dirty.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
It's daytime. It's nighttime. Has a long pipe.
Oh, I can see my name on the big lights. It sure looks good to me. I'm coming up now. I'm ready for the big time. I'm gonna be hard to beat. Oh, I'm a hard act to follow. Got a big reputation. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on now. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this now? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this now? Are you ready for
That's got me hyped up. I'm ready to go right now.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Couple of minutes said I just glanced up and thought Freddie had a real bad sunburn.
I'm just hoping I'll be able to watch it.
All right. Well, I dropped the link and I just dropped it again for anybody that hadn't went in and hit that notification button. Be sure to do so. And while you're over, you can go ahead and hit the thumbs up as well. It will be starting. It's Saturday, and its start time is what is it? 7 o'clock Central. Yeah, 7 o'clock Central on November 26th. So it's not this Saturday. I was wrong. That's 23 days away.
No. So you think
Yeah.
you can fish? So you think you can fish tournaments this Saturday?
And they're talking about some nasty winds this Saturday.
And you got 21
Yeah, I
boats
know.
now. The Ohio's at 76% and the Cooper's at 24%.
Well, we did have the biggest fish in the videos. Just saying.
I wasn't going to point that out, but we did have some pretty nice fish.
Yeah. Well, we have 270s, almost 80s, a 50, and whatever Chad's was.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing
Yep.
wrong with that.
Yep. Shirley T says, good job on the video, Brian B. And Guerrero
right.
says, great video, Brian B. I agree. I think you did an
Yeah.
amazing job. Definitely
He
get
did.
you pumped up to watch it. David Smith
Yeah.
said, cool video, Brian B.
Brian B's the one that made the video that I just put out. 80-pound takedown. Yeah,
I thought it was
made that.
70 pounds.
Well, that's as high as I can get it. I couldn't pick it up over my head anymore. So
Oh.
I just left it. There's only like, I don't know, 10, 12 inches of his tail on the ground, so it wouldn't have weighed much more. It's just 80-pound takedown goes together. Leave me alone.
It sounds good.
I mean, it just rings, 80-pound takedown.
Couldn't you have stepped up
Right.
on your little chair thingy there?
I tried that and it swiveled, and that didn't turn out very well.
Oh, you don't have any of those little side like
Boxes.
bench type things?
I didn't have a sling and I didn't have a net, so I tried to put him in my humongous drift sock, but to me it was causing more harm than good, so I left it alone.
Yeah.
We need to get you a net. I still give you mine as soon as I get my. I don't know if you can wait that long though.
Well, I went and got a cheapie just to hold me over. I'll get one soon. But I could have look at that
Cancel
haul
my
right
order.
I'm gonna put that as a big poster and put it on the side of my truck. But it wasn't worth
The video only got 228 views.
But they made those make those magnetic little signs that you can just stick on the side.
Uh-huh.
They're not really that expensive.
Wabash Nate said, Brian, I feel less bad now when you beat these Ohio guys.
I could have got up on my back deck and weighed him, picked him up, but it just wasn't worth all that to me. He needed to get back in the water.
Yeah.
Everybody's seen it. That was the main thing. The weight don't mean nothing to me.
All right. Let's see here. I should start a new poll and not just do it for overall winners.
Yeah, if you would have.
You would have what?
Am I still in there?
Yeah.
I was getting a phone call. I thought it kicked me out. Yeah, if you would have asked me in the beginning if I thought Mississippi would catch one fish for 8 pounds, I would have called you a liar. But anything can happen. That's live fishing for you.
Yeah, we set out all day yesterday with just one accidental fish. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. I do feel better with my odds, being later in November than I do right now.
Right.
I just can't wait to get back to go fishing.
How close are you to wrapping things up there and be able to transition over?
Just within weeks.
Within weeks.
She was within days until she seen me catch that fish, and then she got backtracked for months.
No, that would never happen.
See, me and Becca,
I want to get out of here.
Me and Becca's got a 1v1 when she moves.
I want to get out of here so bad I can't stand it.
We're gonna break the internet.
There you go.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah.
Who am I leaving out? Potomac, Cooper, Ohio,
James,
James and
Tennessee.
Mississippi.
Tennessee.
Didn't the Mississippi done lose?
Yeah, but they could still. It's a long shot, but they could maybe come back in the losers bracket. But basically, the losers, the bottom two losers, I think have to face off. Or I thought we decided that the loser with the most overall weight moves on to the fourth spot, because you got 6 teams. After 6 teams compete, you'll have 3 teams. Well, you can't have a competition with 3 teams. So the 4th team will be the loser with the most weight. And in order for the Mississippi to move on now, both teams would have to skunk. And I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I mean, 8 pounds out of all those boats. I mean, that's kind of hard to do.
You would have thought it'd been hard to do out of the Mississippi, but it happened.
Well, it only lets me do 4 options, so I'm going to leave the Mississippi off.
All right.
Yeah, 'cause they ain't going through.
Because you're saying for somebody would have to catch wind with less than 8 pounds, right?
Somebody would have to catch less than 8 pounds in order for them to move on.
All right. So let's ask your community here. There it is. Who will be crowned champ? Potomac, Cooper, Ohio, or I put Jamer, but anyways.
The good thing about going later in the year is the water's going to cool off, and Hayes won't be in his kayak. He'll be on the bank.
Oh, really? He's not willing to go out?
Nah, he ain't gonna go out in that cold weather on that kayak and get wet, freeze.
What'd he do with his boat?
He played a Chad. He bought it, stuck it in the corner, and left it alone.
Oh, and the Tennessee. I left the Tennessee off, didn't
I think I don't know. It's really hard.
So here's what I'll do. Whoever wins this round, I will put them up against the ones I left off to get the overall.
Because Jody and Bobcat, every time you see them fishing, they're fishing at night. Daryl does good in the daytime. But Daryl don't catch big fish. He just catches a lot of fish.
Whoever wins this round here of the poll, I will put against the people I left off, and we'll get who the chat thinks the overall winner is going to be. Ernie Brown says, as soon as I find a motor, I'll be on the Ohio.
I honestly think we're going to win it. I really do.
Right now, we got 11 votes. Come on, get your votes in.
I voted.
You voted?
Mm-hmm.
And don't ask her who.
Nope, because I ain't going to tell you this time. There was so much pressure last time. I think I'm going to need a psychiatrist.
He's going to tell you you're going to feel low pressure.
Oh, look, Hayes has got to go get help. He can't do it on his own.
Weed Hopper says, hard to say, lots of good anglers and good rivers. So, ... Brian B says he'll have his boat out or someone else's boat.
See, after I move, you're going to have to start including the Wachita.
He's going to go fishing with Chunky on his boat.
Didn't Chunky just get a new Sea Arc?
I don't know.
Tiki Tucky doing him that well or what?
Look, Brian B said, Jody, you ain't caught a fish in daylight since Noah parked the ark.
Oh, that is a real challenge. Like Bobcat, going bumping after work and fishing most of the time in the dark. This will be a morning fishing event. That's a disadvantage to him.
You just watched him fish bump in the morning the other day and got beat by a girl like I did.
I thought that, I think that Chunky might have got a brand new Sea Arc protege.
There could have been a better person to sink one.
What? Jeez.
What'd I say? I say something wrong?
You thought it out loud.
No, I didn't. I said it out loud.
Miss Jody said, I fish in the day every day on the weekend since May.
What's the biggest fish you caught in the daytime since May?
Catfish Fresno said, Brian, sounds like you should take a Jody bet.
I don't know if people noticed, but all my big fish come from the day. Just saying.
Same
Uncle
here.
Lou says waters have to be cooled off enough by now for bumping. And Miss Jody said, Brian, I fish more in a weekend than you have all year.
Oh, that was a good one. That's
She
probably
cannot
true.
run.
She definitely ain't lying about that one.
My Jody said 53-pound blue and a 39-pound flat.
But you was fishing in warm weather. Everything's changing as it gets colder.
That's a fact, Jack.
Your techniques are going to have to change up. Those big old donkey baits ain't going to be working soon.
All right, Brian B. put his prediction out for the Tennessee. He said, Jody, daytime equals skunk. Bobcat, daytime, one good fish. Brandon, skunk. Daryl, 3 fish under 20 pounds.
Hey, I just saw something that I've imagined in my head a million times and never seen it till just now. A car hauler
Pete?
had a car fall off.
Wow.
Yeah.
That does happen. They don't secure it right.
Yeah, but I've seen a million of them and never seen an issue. But I've always wondered, like, man, how easy would it be for one of them things to come off there? And I just saw it. The car was actually standing. It was on its bumper, sticking straight up in the air off the top rack.
And of course, you tell me that right before I'm going to move my vehicles over there.
Well, the odds are slim, so you got that.
I know, but you don't really know my luck.
Oh.
If I had better luck, I'd already be over there.
Jody says, I adjust my techniques daily as the weather and water temperature and level changes.
Share your wisdom.
Yeah, share your wisdom. Tell us what you do, Jody.
What changes are you making? As a transition to fall bite. We are now in fall bite. What have you done? What have you done for me? What have you done differently?
What have you done for me lately?
Yeah, that was an easy setup.
Right.
I don't ever change anything, honestly. But most of the time here, it never gets. It doesn't get like real cold like it does up there where y'all are at. But then again, is that I ain't targeting these monster thingies.
Did you do your whisker seeker or golden whisker thing, Becca?
What do you mean do it?
To nominate people.
Where's the thingy?
I think it's on Paul Meadows, if I'm mistaken. Look, she went and called Bobcat. Now here he is.
Is it on Facebook?
It may be.
It's the nominations ballot for the Golden Whiskers Awards. I've only made it like halfway through the thing yet. I don't even know where the deadline is.
All right.
Well, the only one that I saw on that one was just one, but it didn't say what the categories were.
No, there's categories, and you have to nominate a video or a person for each category, and then those nominations will go to the board, and they'll look at the votes, and then they'll roll out the categories and nominees for everyone to vote on. But right now we're in the nomination stage.
Yeah, but when I saw if it was the one that I saw, it just had, you just put somebody's name in there. It didn't say it didn't give a list of all the categories that you put people in. I don't know. Maybe I looked at it wrong.
Yeah, because they got Blue Cat of the Year, Flyhead of the Year, Fight of the Year.
Yeah.
Maybe I looked at it wrong. I'll have to go back and edit.
I think it's a Google Documents, I think. And once you enter a category, you have to hit next to go to the next page for next category, all the way through.
Okay. I'll go look at it again.
Jody says if you want to talk crap about Tennessee, we band together.
I ain't talking crap about Tennessee. I love Tennessee.
I think her and Bobcat's punking you out, what they're trying to do.
I caught more fish over 40 pounds in a week, actually 3 days in Tennessee, than I have in a year on the Ohio.
So what you're saying is you outfished everybody on their waters, is what you're saying.
I don't know about that, but I caught 7 fish over 40 pounds in 3 days.
Did they do that in 3 days?
Maybe. I'm sure they could.
Don't be scared. Just put it out there.
All right. So looks like the poll winner is Ohio. We got 21 votes with 52% of it going to the Ohio. The James only got 5%. I can't believe that. The James, I feel like, probably the favorite overall in the tournament of that style.
Honestly, if I'm just telling the truth here. Honestly, I think Tennessee is probably the number 1 seed on that seat, whatever you call it.
Yeah, for average of big fish, I say Tennessee.
I would think James, but my opinion counts for nothing. Potomac had 33%. Cooper had 10. So we're going to end this poll, and we'll start a final poll, which will put the ones I left off against the Ohio.
I said from the get-go that Tennessee's probably going to win.
Miss Jody said, fishing deep holes and moving more often. I listen and learn to all of you's and try to find ways to use what I learn.
Well, you don't move as often in the winter because they move less.
For me, I still stick and move quite a bit because it's on anchor. Now she's talking about on anchor.
Yeah, that's fine.
But on anchor, if you're sitting on anchor expecting fish to move to you in the wintertime, it's not happening. They're not moving as much. So in order to contact more fish, I have to move more to find actively feeding fish. So I'll sit just a little bit longer than I normally do, but I'm still moving quite a bit.
There's Shirley T. Hello.
Mr. Dale said, I picked Ohio by instinct, but should have said Tennessee.
Well, here's the Ohio won the last round, and this is the ones that I left off. The Mississippi, which for everybody that doesn't know, the Mississippi is a really long shot just because they've already lost a round. But then the Tennessee's still in it full force. So Ohio, Mississippi, Tennessee, and this will be for who the Jaydog and Cody morning shows chat thinks is going to be the overall winner. My computer battery's going dead. It says I got 10%.
Plug it in.
The charger's in there. I'm not fooling with bringing it in here. In the winter, we still drag baits the whole time, but I normally, like, if I'm dragging when it's water's warmer, I'm liable to drag up to 9/10 of a mile an hour. where in the winter I'm liable to slow down all the way to 0.3 an hour. Normally stay around 4, a half mile an hour or a hair under, but I could slow down all the way to 2 or 0.3 an hour if I'm getting bites in the area, because even the active feeding fish aren't swimming as fast. They're just naturally more lethargic. So I like to slow that bait down. And another thing I do in the winter when dragging baits is if I'm getting bites but not hookups, when I get that bite, I'll stop the boat completely, or I'll just free spool the rod and I'll stop that bait right there where I got that bite and keep the boat going by just free spooling it. And a lot of times that fish, once that bait stops that he kind of nipped at, he'll go ahead and grab. You don't have that issue as much when it's warmer out there because they're more aggressive bites. But in the winter, that bite can be really soft and finicky.
Chrissy says she don't see a pole.
It's at the very top up there, some of the chat box. Sometimes you have to click in like the bottom of it and it'll pull it up.
And it is a close race right now. We've got 14 votes with 57% going to the Ohio and 43% going to the Tennessee.
Mr. Greenwell said, I move a lot in winter time. I'm a firm believer that active fish will bite within 15 minutes.
Yes, sir.
I don't like moving in the winter. I get wet.
And I get the logic behind that. I'm never sitting somewhere for only 15 minutes. If I'm anchoring, I put in the work to anchor, I'm going to sit there longer than 15 minutes. But I've seen plenty of fish be caught on anchors that people sit there for 45 minutes and finally that big fish bit. So I think
he didn't finally bit. He finally came along.
Well, that could be the case. How do you know?
I can see.
Oh, okay.
And Miss Jody said exactly. Miss Jody said exactly, Roger. I usually anchor for the night, but I move 2 or 3 times in the night during the winter. And Mr. Uncle Lou said, don't always get stuck in the mindset of deep in the water. I mean, in the winter, just saying.
And that's something I'm bad about doing, but it's just because it's paid off for me so much in the winter is I fish a lot deeper in the winter. I know that there's still plenty of fish to be caught shallow, and especially on a good sunny day around lunchtime or something, because that shallow water has the ability to actually warm up. Your shallow water is liable to end up being a few degrees warmer than the deep water. And the reason you're going to the deep water is because it's held at a little more consistent temperature. So that's a great point. Fishing shallow in the winter can really pay off, especially during when that sun's high in the sky and it's had a chance to maybe up that water temperature a degree or two.
I'm gonna hop out of here in a minute, but I'm gonna give you this final thought real quick when thinking about cold water. Something that people maybe not think about is the east side or the sunny side of a bank. So if you're river fishing, lake fishing, whatever, the bank that gets the sun the first is going to be a degree or 2 warmer than the other side. So you may just need to move to the sunny side of the river, and your bait may be there and your fish may be there. So think about which side of the river is actually warmer. You may not think that it is, but if you've got a steep, tall bank that doesn't get much sun, and you got another bank that's getting blazed from sun up till mid-afternoon, that water over there is just going to be a little bit warmer.
Right. That's a great point. And that's something that even if you don't have a fish finder, you're fishing from the bank, all those things, that's information you can put into play. Even when you're fishing from the bank and can't target some of these deeper holes, that's stuff that these bank fishermen can go out, you can see with your own eyes and really help you find fish. That's a great point to make, Roger.
All right. Well, I'm going to hop off here. I got to get busy. I'll try to listen through and chat. And you guys have a great day. Thanks for allowing me to come up for a few.
Hey, thanks for coming up, Roger. Appreciate you, buddy.
All right. See y'all.
See ya.
Indiana Chris and Uncle Jeep.
Got Uncle Jeep. We got Wee Al here. And I thought I maybe see one more.
Uncle Lou did say cold water, your scent won't dispense like it does in warm water.
Patience grasshopper.
Patience grasshopper.
So, and everything you hear me say, everything you hear Roger, Jaydog, Uncle Lou, any of us say, you got to realize that it's all based on our own experiences, and what's worked for me may lead me to a different conclusion than somebody else. No, the best, you can go out and you can try doing it the way you hear somebody else doing it, but getting out there and trying different stuff and consistently being on the water is what's going to get you the most fish, um, because everybody fishes a little different. The things they're doing is a little different, and it may lead to needing to be a fish in different spots. So time on the water is going to go further than anything else.
Yep. The reason I don't move a lot in the winter is because I got to pull anchor, and I don't like being soaking wet at 30 degrees.
Right.
That's why I don't move a lot.
And that's one thing, if a certain kind of fishing isn't fun to you, even if it's the most productive way of fishing, is it really worth it if it's taking the fun out of fishing for you?
And
If
in the
you don't
winter
enjoy
time,
fishing that method, you shouldn't be doing it, even if your chances are higher for catching fish. Do what's fun to you.
winter time at night fishing, I just don't see the use in that. That's too cold. And no, thank you.
Yeah, and Greenwell's right there, being confident what you do. And I've just caught so many fish in the winter, fishing deeper holes, that I'm confident in it. That whenever I move over and try to fish shallow spots, that I'm in my back of my head that I'm wasting my time, because I know that I can catch fish over here in this deeper hole, that I'm not giving it an adequate chance. So that's a really good point too. So.
Piece of picture my butt.
Heck with you guys. I take hot showers to get the smell off quick. I ain't standing under cold water during the winter. Patience, my butt. Oh, so I'm going to give this. I'm going to give this poll about another 2 minutes, and then I'm going to wrap it up. And I'm probably going to wrap up the live stream. My wife and kids just come in. They tested positive for flu A and flu B. And did they test positive for strep?
Samantha's not call us, but there's Samantha's infrared thermometer said his temp was 98. And I told Sam that was wrong. She said, "Just send me what I get it on."
All right. So, and they tested them for strep right there for they left. So they're all really sick. So I'm not going to stay up much longer. But it's 52 to 48%. I want to see if anybody else wants to vote before we end the poll on who everybody thinks is going to win the Battle of the Rivers. Hello?
Yeah.
Y'all just got really silent.
Yeah, I've never heard of A or B flu.
Sorry, I was saying a little silent, quick prayer for all the kiddos.
Thank you, Miss Becca. We do appreciate it. And they have you have multiple strains of flu, Ernie. There's 2 different strains going around right now in our area. You got strain A and strain B, and they tested positive for both of them. So
Poor fellas.
And then she was concerned with the way his throat looked. So Cannon's throat and Compton's throat looked. So she strep tested them, but I don't guess they got the results for it yet. But we got 23 votes still at 52 to 48. I'm giving the Tennessee a chance to come back and win this here. I probably would just shut
Mr.
it
Greenwell
down.
says, "I'm loving the confidence everyone has on the Ohio River fishermen."
Yeah, I've seen these guys fish. I've seen them do amazing, and I can tell you this: I've also seen them fish and do awful.
Yep.
It really, I think if they're catching fish at all, they're going to be hard to beat. But everybody knows the Ohio River, the way the lock and dams are all set up and how many of them they have, it can drastically change the flow, which drastically changes the bite. So I think if they've got favorable conditions as far as current goes, I think they're going to be hard to beat. But if the current and the conditions aren't, favorable, they're going to be up against it. And that's my honest opinion, unbiased. Is that fair to say, Jaydog?
Yep.
Hey, I
That's just
seen
like
SS Jello Chicken.
that's just like Muskrat says, because we got Greenwell on our team.
And I just want to remind y'all, if there's 19 little thumbs uppers and there's 26 people watching, so if y'all would be so kind to hit that thumbs up, then it would be much appreciated.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, thank you. So, and I appreciate all the kind words about the boys feeling better. So, I really do appreciate that. And I will be sure to tell them. Everybody in the catfishing community is sending them prayers and love for feeling bad. But, well, I
I'm
guess
sorry. Mr. Chris said that he sees 34. Maybe mine's not updating. Yeah.
Oh, it's 50-50. I went to end the poll and it's dead on 50-50. Well, I can't end the poll with it on 50-50.
Uncle Lou. The prayers for the family. And well, T Rex, we figured out there's a lot of hope for you and those 2-wheel drive death wobble shoes.
Oh, I need one more person to vote. We get to, because it's at 50-50 with 24 votes. If one more person votes and breaks the tie,
Well, there's Mr. Duggar. Maybe he could do it.
Mr. Duggar, do you think the Ohio, the Tennessee, which one do you think's going to win the Battle of the Rivers?
Remember, Mr. Duggar, you're my favorite Earthling.
Oh, and we got 25 votes, so we're going to end it. And there it is. Tennessee got 47%. Ohio got 51%. That doesn't even add up. Missing 2% there somewhere. That doesn't make much sense to me. But, all righty. Well, hey, thank you each and every one of y'all for coming in and hanging out. We are up to 29 people right now. That's amazing. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Miss Becca, for coming up and livening up the conversation. Me and Jaydog kind of run out of stuff to say here, and you brought a lot of good energy and really livened up the show. Thank
No,
you.
that was Mr. Roger that did that, not me.
No, we're not giving Roger any credit over here. I will say thank you to Roger for coming up and hanging out. Me and Jaydog may get back to doing this maybe once or twice a week. It's a lot of fun. Thank you, Jaydog, for being up here hanging out on your own morning show.
I didn't have a choice. You made me.
Who texted who first this morning? But
I said you need to go live. You said I ain't going live without you, fool.
That might have been how the conversation went.
Aww. Y'all, let's have one big old aww.
Well, thank y'all. See y'all in the next live stream, and y'all have a blessed day.
Toodles, y'all.
Toodles.